What is going on, everybody? Today we're hitting back and rear delts. I'm starting with the king of all back exercises. Starting with some pull-ups here. I don't know if I'm just weighing heavier or if I'm not as strong as I used to be, but I'm definitely feeling this. I just got done warming up and I did a set and I'm feeling every bit of these pull-ups. So we're just trying to go for like sets of 10 with this. So yeah, let's get this back day rolling. This is one exercise that I feel like everybody should do if you're capable of it, and if you're not, introduce ways to make it easier by adding bands, using an assisted machine or whatever. This is definitely one of the best exercises for your back, for your biceps, for everything. And it's something you can do pretty much anywhere. You don't need a gym to be able to do pull-ups. You know, you just find a bar at a park, wherever, and you can do pull-ups. When I first started my fitness journey, my #1 main goal was to be able to do a muscle up. I'm not too big on doing them now, but around like 2020 when I started, I could do a good amount of pull-ups, but I could never get myself over the bar. I was never strong enough. And that's what I set out to do. You know, I think it's really important to set yourself a goal. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a muscle up, it could be to squat 300 pounds, it could be to bench 200 pounds, it could be whatever, you know. But if you set a goal, it gives you something to constantly work towards, gives you something to constantly shoot for, you know, and it doesn't feel like you're coming in here and just wasting your time or, you know, anything like that. So that's what kind of got me into the gym and kept me going. There's like no better feeling than being able to do that goal of whatever you set out was. Like I said, mine was a muscle up, so as soon as I got over that bar, it just felt like the weight was lifted off all my shoulders, you know. That's also part of the reason why I love pull-ups so much. It kind of, not only do I think they're one of the best exercises, but it's like a kind of like always like a memory of where I started from, you know. But let's go ahead and hit this next set. All right, we got 4 total sets of this. This is my last set. All right, we're moving on to this hammer strength row. This is probably like the best angle I can get. Like I said, my gym doesn't have too much real estate to put the camera all over the place, but this will work. We got another 4 sets of this. Grabbing on these bottom handles today, making sure to keep the chest nice and tall. Yeah, let's get it. Fuck, bro. My nuts were getting crushed on this thing. That hurt like a motherfucker. If you have this back machine at your gym, you definitely should be using it for multiple different ways. It's definitely one of the most versatile back machines. It's got multiple different hand grips that you can hold. You can do unilateral, so one arm at a time. You can do both arms. You can adjust the seat height. I mean, there's just so many different ways that you can target your back with this. So if you guys have this ISO lateral hammer strength row, it's definitely one of my top favorites for overall like trap and rhomboid growth. Let's go ahead and hit this. All right, we're moving on. There we go. Moving on to this close grip pull down. So we got an attachment, holding it like this, holding straight to the top of the chest, keeping that chest nice and tall. The way I sort of see a lot of back exercises is you have vertical pulls and horizontal pulls. All right, so pull-ups, pull-downs, these are our vertical pulls, and then all of our rows are horizontal pulls. And so when I'm doing a lat pull-down or a pull-up, I try to stay as straight and as vertical as possible. I lean back a little bit so the bar doesn't hit me in the face, but besides that, I'm trying to stay as straight as I can, because the more horizontal I get, right, the more I lean back, the more I just turn it into a rowing exercise. So there's a tip for your pull downs, is try to stay as vertical as you can. All right, this is my fourth and final set of this. So like I said, if you watch me when I do this, I try to stay as vertical as I can to try to keep this a vertical pulling exercise and not a horizontal one. So let's see what drops. Let's drop here. All right, we're moving on to some dumbbell rear delt flies. I don't do this exercise probably as much as I should do. This is definitely a really good one for the rear delts. And pretty much anybody can do it because you just need dumbbells. You don't need a machine or anything. So let's go ahead and hit this.
I wrestled 190. I'm cutting this tournament. What? You in? Yeah, I used to
Man, any shoulder exercise is just painful to do. Lateral raises, rear delt flies, front raises, like fuck, man. So what's the respectable amount of time that you can re-wear clothes in the gym? This is day 2 for me with the shirt and the pants. I don't really feel all that gross. I feel like I normally go like 3 days max. And then after that it gets a little gross. Change my underwear, but I wear the same clothes. You know, it's not I'm not getting that sweaty, I'm not that dirty. So I typically wear, like I said, try to wear it for like 2 or 3 days if I can. Especially with something like this, it doesn't have sleeves, so like my armpits don't stink it up, and that's like where most of the time you smell the most. I feel like I only have so many gym clothes that I wear because I'm not too big on buying like new gym clothes. I mean, this gets the job done. You know, you can see there's fucking holes in this shirt. You know, until this thing's like ripped in half, I'm probably gonna keep wearing it out, man. Even like my shoes are all busted. Trying to just wear everything down until I absolutely have to buy stuff, you know. I'm not trying to just buy stuff just to, not trying to buy clothes just to buy clothes, you know. Let's go ahead and hit this next set. Last set of this, 4 total sets, and then we got one more rear delt exercise, and that'll be it for the day. This rear delt fly, this is the last exercise of the day. We're just gonna do 3 sets. We're just gonna do 3 sets on this rear delt fly, and then that'll be it for the day. This is definitely the best angle I can get. Not too much real estate around this machine, so my arm might be swinging through the frame, but that's all right. Like I said, we just got 3 total sets of this, and then we're done for the day. Tomorrow we got legs, we got probably quads and calves. So that I'm not looking forward to, but we're gonna do it anyways. I definitely neglect my rear delts a bit, so that's why I tried to hit them a little bit more today. But it's just not really like a muscle group that I care about too much. It's not. As far as aesthetics outside of bodybuilding, I don't really think it's all that important. You know, for the most part, I'm just trying to have that V taper, a decent chest, good sized legs, you know. So I skip out on the rear delt sometimes, but not today. Let's move it over there a little bit for this last set. Whew. Hey. That is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed that back day, go ahead, give it a shot. If you guys aren't following, make sure to follow my Instagram, my TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.